got them out of this predicament though with my awesome bank scam. I think I'm a scammer. I'm scamming the banks.
Yeah,
but you know what?
You just revealed yourself.
No remorse, because the big banks are ruining this country.
They fuck us every day.
I think they're building this country to be great.
Since when did you become a right-wing fuck?
Only moments ago. Literally like moments.
Anyway, we went camping on like a secluded island. Not super secluded. Where was it? Stradbroke Island?
Yeah, just like it's literally.
We went camping.
It's a holiday destination.
We were trying to get
30 minutes on a boat.
We were trying to source some weed.
Oh yeah.
And so one of the group went onto Craigslist and was trying to find weed, and actually like thought we found some, and it was like a delivery system where you do a money order via credit union to someone, and then they will deliver drugs to a specific address.
Those dank nugs.
So it turned out that was a scam.
Oh wow! Wow!
Who would have thunk it?
That's what?
So I don't know how much money it was. Probably more than we would have. It was a substantial. I'm going to say it was like $250.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it would have been like the cost of the normal amount of weed plus like the delivery, like.
And so quickly, this deal went to shit.
Oh yeah.
We kept emailing them. They were like, "Nah, we'd already transferred the money," and they were like, "Nah, the guy, like my boss is saying, like I can't do it for some reason, or we need more money." That was it. We need more money before we can do it. And obviously, it was like flags were going off everywhere. This is a fucking scam. So they took the money, they ran. I ended up telling a friend to call up the bank he was with and just go, I was trying to buy, I think the lie was we were buying a PS4 on Craigslist and transferred the money, but the PS4 never came.
Oh, that's all right.
Or we never heard from it again, like there's no shipping details happening. So the bank happily refunded all the money and gave him a new card.
I feel like the banks are a bunch of suckers. I'm just going to put that out there.
They're the ones that are getting jippoed the most.
Like people say, like they're
Apparently
evil, they're soulless. But
apparently it cost the economy billions.
I'm all right with it.
And I'm fine with it.
I'll allow it. In fact,
look, we are the 99%.
I am the 99%.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, anyway. Anyone else been scammed, or can we move on?
I think that's it for me. Thank you,
Yeah,
Govinda.
that's pretty much mine.
Look, Khayl, I'm looking at you. Or do you want me to go? I'm happy either way.
I'm
gonna go.
You gonna go?
Do you want to go?
Well, I'd like to.
Do you want to rock off?
All right. Paper, scissors, shoot. Boom.
Khayl is going because he won with scissors on paper.
Oh, but doesn't that mean that he... If you win...
Don't try and jippo me.
No, but if you win...
If you win, it's your choice and he wants to go.
Oh, he wants to go.
I want to go.
Can
okay,
you
go.
just leave
I
the
was
hosting
just making
to...
sure. I was just
I'm gonna let you
making
finish.
sure
I'm
that it
gonna
was
let you-
all legit.
Okay.
Just leave the hosting to the professionals, please. Thank
I
you.
do appreciate that.
Show me a professional.
Hey, this is the GoK Q&A. It's a weekly roundtable.
If you want to be a part of the show, please email us your questions at gokquanda@gmail.com. That's GoKQ&A. Thank you.
I was joking, but you really did it. I love that.
I just like you gotta take your chances when they come, you know?
You're a professional, and like if I wanted your professional advice on PlayStation, I'd probably check out the PS Podcast, Australia's #1 PlayStation podcast, hosted by us.
Can you tell me a little more about that one?
I hate you both.
It's actually the #1 PlayStation podcast on the internet, hosted by Australians.
You recovered well.
You like that?
You floundered and then recovered well.
It was a bold claim, and I'm sure someone in the world tightened up a little bit.
That butthole. That tight butthole.
I want to revisit. I feel like my topic 2 weeks ago with your girlfriend Montana, it was given a short thrift. It was sort of cut off prematurely. I would like to revisit it, especially now that we have Corn Boss, Mr. Ryan Cornelius himself. It was, of course, high school stories. I feel like there is so much untapped potential from this that I would like to give it another go.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
I did cut it short, and we were running overtime.
And we were
I also have to
wasted.
say, I want to point out, kudos to us, because I reckon average time per topic is up by about 5 to 10 minutes.
That's good, because my average time is like 3 minutes max.
That's sad for you.
Well,
And actually, that's sadder for your partner, because there's no way they're satisfied.
it's efficient. at the very least.
For you, I'm more of
That's
a
a very
caring
short
lover.
drum
And,
solo.
if you're listening to the podcast, which I know you are, faithful woman, I apologize for Khayl's shoddy performance.
Please don't do that. That's not fine.
That's not for me to do.
That's not okay.
He can do better, and you should expect more.
I know you paid Montana to talk up your sexual prowess.
I don't need to pay her for shit. Everything is true.
From what I've heard, nothing but disappointment.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeling...
Oh, you mean from what you've heard through the walls of our house?
Yeah.
Oh, you done? Well, I guess we get a burrito.
Actually, full disclosure, she's going to hate me for this. I think Callum heard us last time we were here. But
In my fucking spare bedroom, dude, where we record this podcast.
I actually like to think this bedroom is an extension of my bedroom.
You banged out there.
Yeah.
Several feet away
Is
from
that
me.
what that sad little stain is on that bed?
It's very small. It's very sad.
There's no stain on the bed. The bed is sheetless.
How
I
do you
took
know-
my sheets home and I washed them.
With bleach and fire.
No.
Gasoline. I washed them in.
Sunlight and air because I didn't wash them. Hey-o.
How do you know
Okay.
Callum heard you?
Because right after a climactic event, I heard that door open and someone go into the bathroom, which I could only assume was Callum. And I feel like he may have been listening at the door.
I would
Yeah,
love
no,
if
Callum would definitely listen. He's that guy.
I think so too. I would like to think that you guys are almost at climax and he's sort of taking a dump of sorts, and you sort of hear that little blunk.
But anyway, let's just slide right on past whatever we're talking about right now.
High school stories. It's something near and dear to my heart. Although I have actually, I would like to revisit a story with Richie Harland. We spoke about a few stories last week.
Englishmen who can only get drunk with a carton of beer. If
Yeah.
anyone's forgotten.
We broke into a bunch of our female friends' houses, which apparently disturbed some people, but I assure you it was all in good fun.
For one.
But why'd
for one side.
you take all the panties to sniff?
Well, we didn't take the panties, dude. Like that, I just sniffed them there. That was fine. It was okay. And you know what? Clean panties aren't going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
you
gotta
need the
sniff
dirty.
those dirty
you're in the
panties
dirty
clean.
laundry.
I'm a dirty one. All right.
Yeah, you get the dirty panties and you sniff them clean. You're doing them a favour.
I want to tell you about something called the koala. Now, this is a beautiful maneuver. Again, Richie is a big English man. He is a proper man at the age of 16, all right? So, we're all at a friend's house. This is kind of pre-party. We weren't even properly drunk yet. But Richie decides that he is going to, air quotes for the listeners, koala me. Now, a koala is a small Australian marsupial.
Marsupial,
Or
yeah.
is it a mammal?
It's a marsupial. It's got a pouch.
Okay. So it's we're all familiar.
I don't know, don't look at me.
I think that's correct. Although now I'm thinking about it, mice are marsupials and they lack pouches.
I think it's a mammal. No, it's an endotreme.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You had to ruin it with nerdgasm.
Like an
Yeah.
echidna. It's unique to Australia. It's a beautiful creature. Everyone knows what a fucking koala is,
yeah,
right?
dude. Well, I don't understand why you like.
I don't know.
it's the Australian drop bear.
Oh yes, the infamous drop bear.
That's right. Okay, so anyway, we're gearing up for a party this night, and Richie's like, I'm gonna koala you. And I was like, I don't know what that means, man. Let's have a good time. Let's all be friends. And so what this means, it turns out, is when I'm unawares, when I'm talking to someone...
Sorry. And our arboreal herbivore, it's a marsupial.
I love watching you...
I'm drunk. I can't read.
I love watching your lips move as you read. Sort of like a...
Arboreal herbivorous marsupial. Whoa.
No.
Ryan just left.
Dude, don't draw attention to it. I'm going to carry on with my story.
But what if he's not here to act and react?
Honestly, I feel like we're better off without him.
I think so too.
he's
We
got-
should give it a go one day.
We should. He's
See
taking...
if we can do it. I don't think we can.
Ryan, for the listeners, Ryan's taking a slash out of his tiny, malformed penis right now.
Well, like we were saying last week that Ryan could beat Callum in a fight, but that's only because of all the steroids he takes. So he's got the tiny balls and
It's
penis.
really small, and he most of the time can't even get it erect, which is hilarious for us. It's very sad for him. sort of debilitating.
But he said it's really nice because he doesn't need to think about masturbation anymore because he has no sex drive.
It's sort of like a non-issue for him.
He's become totally asexual.
Which is fine, especially for women everywhere because they don't have to deal with it. That's only a positive.
Anyway, continue your story. The koala.
I
So
heard
anyway-
everything. And it's all true.
So,
Richie decided to koala you.
yeah, we're pre-gaming. We're not quite drunk yet. I'm talking to someone, and what Richie does, I'm a kind of slight guy. I'm not big. Definitely didn't weigh a
Infant
lot.
size, I would say.
Infinitesimal.
He was a lot heavier than me. And so what this entails is I'm talking to someone, and he sneaks up behind me, jumps on my back, wraps his arms around my chest and his legs around my hips completely. And I fall to the ground. And he doesn't let go. So I have suddenly a pasty, large Englishman latching onto my body for dear life. And now Richie's the kind of guy like, this is funny. This is funny. I'm laughing. All right. This is a good time. There's about 10 to 15 people watching this go down.
And then you seem to forget about the commitment of the English.
Yes, that's right.
Like in World War II.
That's right. That's right, Govinda. We would not be here if it wasn't for the commitment of the English. So I'm on the ground. Richie's on me. I love you, Richie. He's a sweaty man. His liquids are seeping onto me. Everyone's laughing. We're having a good time. Minutes pass. Everyone kind of just goes about their business. They go back to like hanging out. Still, Khayl and Richie on the living room floor. He's wrapped his body right around me. Minutes stretch to hours. Still there. The party's going on.
Wait,
and all this time...
not hours.
It was probably close. Okay, I'll be honest.
do it.
It was nearly 2 hours total.
No, I actually don't believe that he
100%.
I would have lost it.
100%. Okay, and it's hot too, so he's sweating into me now. Very intimate.
His sweat becomes your sweat.
And like, you know, I started off, I'm trying to be cool because there's girls here. I'm trying to just be like, keep my cool, not be a bitch. Just be like, it's really funny, guys. Like, Richie's crazy, isn't he? Time passes. I'm starting to get pissed off and I'm like, all right, dude, seriously now, like it's fun, but it's not so fun for me anymore. Do you reckon we could like ease up on the fucking your body on mine? And he's just like, no, dude, I'm staying. This is the koala. It's forever. It's forever now. I'm going to be on you forever. And so through a supreme effort of will, I make several attempts to come to a kneeling position. Like I roll onto my stomach. He's on my back, just massive. And I sort of get to my knees. And that just drains me of everything. And suddenly I'm back on the ground and I just can't move at all. And it's getting to the point now we've been here for a while. Like people are feeding us drinks. Like we're still partying, but we're on the ground attached. And he's hungry. So people are making him food and he's eating while he's on the back of me. And I managed to convince one of our friends, Sammy, to get some Wheat Bix, which is an Australian breakfast. It's the staple of our nation, I will say. It's a wheat biscuit. It's a biscuit made of wheat.
A very, very dry.
And there's actually a challenge called the Wheat Bix Challenge.
That's right. And so I cajole, I implore Sammy to take 2 Wheat Bix, crinkle them up, crunch them up, and put them into Richie's asshole. Or just his butt crack. Just kind of like get him in there, and it's just really uncomfortable and unfortunate. And I'm really trying to like figure out the end game to this, but as far as I got really pissed off at one point with trying to headbutt him to get me off.
Oh,
like,
I'd be swinging elbows if I could.
And he just fucking refused to give it up. And people are laughing at us at this point. And I'm like embarrassed, like sweaty and uncomfortable.
My problem with this is I would get so like claustrophobic that
I was fucked.
I would actually start flipping out.
I was properly cut by the end of it. And he just, to his credit, never gave an inch until like...
just like the English in World War II.
Just like the Battle of Britain during the Blitz. Never give in. And so eventually I guess he got tired of it, but it took way too fucking long. And I'll always remember that. It's a fun party trick for anyone out there. It's called the koala. You heard it here first.
Sounds awful for both parties.
Oh, it was terrible.
I couldn't do
Like,
it.
I just don't have the commitment to just hang on to one person.
I could imagine you doing it though.
Yeah, but like I'd do it for like max 10 minutes.
This
And
was-
like, well, now I'm bored of this.
This
and I
went
would leave.
so far beyond being funny that it became funny again, and then again beyond being funny.
But even more beyond than the
See,
first
it would be
beyond.
funny for me. Like, I would stop enjoying it, but he just...
He loved it. He had a grin on his face the whole time. I'm headbutting him, like actually trying to hurt him to dislodge him, and he never did.
Yeah, that might be funny then.
You should have asked for some oil. Just coat me in olive oil. I'm
just
getting out of this
fucking
shit.
Grease me